Here's our agenda. It's going to be real simple, so you know what to expect that you're going to get from us today. First, we're going to tell you why we're doing this. Next is the top 5 reasons why this promises to be the best river cruise trip ever. We'll give a brief overview of what's included. We're going to go through some very important dates. We'll tell you a little bit about the special friends and family rates. We're going to answer the question, what about
your friends and family?
Yeah, like if you have really good friends and your other sides of the family want to come, we'll tell you how that can work too. We'll just review the best places to get more information about our river cruise. We'll briefly talk about what's next so you know what to expect. And we're going to hang around here for questions and answers. Our mission is to see if we can do this in 15, 20 minutes. We're hoping, and then we'll stay as long as you want us for a Q&A. And I'm just checking the question board here. And Mark said, is she my daughter or what? Yes, she is, because she's got a P already. Do you? No.
No. I was kidding.
She's kidding. All right, here we go. Again, welcome everybody. First, we're going to start off with why are we doing this? And I'd like to answer this question. First, let me tell you why we're not doing this. We're not travel agents.
I'm not, for sure.
I'm sitting next to
a board-certified cardiovascular nurse practitioner. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Congratulations.
I'm not a travel agent.
No. Although I've been in the industry, for those of you who don't know me, for almost 30 years as an executive with cruise lines, with marketing companies. I'm a professional speaker, so I train travel professionals. I just got back from Cancun, so you've probably seen that on my Facebook page. It was in Vegas the week and a half before that. We're not travel agents. Basically, there's really one really simple reason why we're doing it. We love river cruising. We want to go again. And when we started telling our friends and family, they wanted to come with us too.
Yes.
That's it. Plain and simple, plain truth. And because I am in the industry, I have contacts. In fact, I'm good friends with the owners of Almer Waterways, privately held company by Christine, Karst, and Rudy. Beautiful, amazing people. We've actually cruised with them. That's why. Real simple. So there's no hidden agenda here. All right. Next. The 5 reasons why this is going to be truly a trip of a lifetime, unlike any other vacation, let alone any other river cruise.
Number 1. We're going. You're not going to ever go on another river cruise with us.
There you go. And the presentation is over. You can send your checks made payable to Stuart Kimberly. I'm kidding.
We'll be there through the whole thing. We're going to be doing the pre as well in Zurich and Lucerne. You'll have contact person the entire time that we're there.
I know a lot of you on today have river cruised before, have traveled extensively. Whether you have or you have not, you're going with 2 fairly well-traveled people. I've been on 2 river cruises, the Dante, and we were on the Amacella for our honeymoon. And there's definitely some confidence and safety and nice knowing that we're going to be there as your group leaders, your tour guides, and we're going to take all the stress out. We're going to take all the risk out. We're going to make it nice and convenient and fun. And
we're also very fun. We love great food. We love drinking. We love partying, we love dancing, we love exploring, and we want other people to go with us to do all that with us.
It's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. It's going to be fun. And for my friend Pete from high school, we may actually bring Risk so we can have an all-night game of Risk.
And Carol, you and I will go someplace else.
Number 2. We believe Almer Waterways is tops in river cruising, not only because we've cruised with them before, and I'm partial because I know the owners too, but because they have won a lot of awards. They're the only cruise line actually that was invited into, and I don't speak French, so I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's like La Chaîne de Rôtisserie.
La Chaîne de Rôtisseries.
Somebody out there knows French.
Sounds important.
It sounds important, but they're the only ones in there. They won, let me see here. The Berlitz rated their ships the highest in its definitive guide to river cruising Europe. They've won Cruise Critic Best Ship Awards from Travel and Leisure. And according to Luxury Travel Advisor Award of Excellence, Best River Cruise Company. So We just got back from LeBlanc, which is a 5-star voted the best spot and resort in South America, especially in Cancun. We were just there for your birthday. So we know luxury. I've been on Crystal. We've been to the Four Seasons.
This is luxurious.
I've been on the Sea Goddess. This is luxury. They cater to every need. They anticipate the people who welcome you there, who are staff on the ship. It's as if it's their home, their living room, their kitchen. The chef is cooking for us. The captain is there to serve us. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Okay, number 3.
We'll get to see lots of medieval castles.
And that's why we picked this itinerary. Well, the truth is, this itinerary is called the Enchanting Rhine, and we think it's extraordinary. We've never done the Rhine River.
Switzerland, France, Germany, the Netherlands. I mean, where else can you travel in a floating hotel to see all of these amazing places?
So there's loads of medieval castles and all kinds of legends we're going to learn about. We're going to get to visit so many of these places.
We're going to go through the itinerary in more detail next week. So we're not going to go into all the details
which
this
we'll
week.
Tell you about in a second, but we're going to go through day by day, port by port, with a special guest, which we'll tell you about in a minute, so you understand what the itinerary is about, what the opportunities are to see and do to make sure this is what you really want to do and see, which we hope it is. And by the way, I don't know if we mentioned this, but 2 things. This Enchanting Rhine itinerary is brand new. It's been enhanced for 2017 when our cruise is. If you go to our website, you'll see it. It's the only place on earth where it's
not
actually,
on their website. It's only on ours because it hasn't even been
It's brand new. It's even better because they added a couple of overnights that give us more time to do awesome stuff in some of the ports. The other thing is that the ship that we're on, the AmaKristina, is being built right now.
It's brand new. It'll be brand new.
We'll be among the first on the ship. Number 4. I said we're going to have somebody special on board in terms of the itinerary. Cruise Maven, a.k.a. Sherry Laskin Kennedy. She's not only been a friend for many, many, many years, because she's been in the industry for many, many, many years like me, but she is an award-winning travel writer. She was voted as a top blogger with USA Today. She can't be with us today because she's
on the Rhine.
Traveling. No, she's not on the Rhine.
Oh, okay.
She's traveling someplace else because she doesn't fly. She does train, she does ship. In any case, she's going to be with us next week, and she's going to go through port by port, day by day, because she's been there. She's done it. And in fact,
she's going on a scouting mission in November on this itinerary. So she is going to scout out all kinds of special places for us to visit.
Also, we're not going to tell you what, but she's going to put together 2 special exclusive events that are just for us.
That's all included.
All included.
All included.
It's all included. Now, I know that Sheila and Arthur, you guys typed in that you won't be here next week. No problem. All right, we're going to go through this in a second, but we're recording all of these. So if you miss one, it's okay.
And then if you need help finding the link, we can help you with that.
Yeah, we're going to upload it to YouTube.
You'll never miss anything.
You can watch it when you're back in town. It's really, really simple. Okay. So Sherry, I'm very excited. She's going to be joining us next week.
You'll meet her next week.
Our friends and family charter package is going to be exceptional. I just want to mention this really quick. The rates will be on our 3rd meeting, which is October 14th. We'll have all the inclusive rates for you. And something I want to stress is this. If you're looking for cheap, it's not cheap. This is not a cheap vacation. We don't do cheap vacations. We would never invite our closest family and friends on a cheap vacation. If you're looking for a 2 for 8, take an ocean cruise. This is not going to be a 2 for 8. The rates will be unbeatable. Phenomenal.
You will not be able to find these rates
incredibly
anywhere
inclusive.
else.
And that's because we're doing a partial ship charter, which means that we have bought these cabins outright. We own them, which means we have the best bargaining power. So I'm telling you now, though, they will be very attractive, but they will not be cheap. There's no such thing as cheap.
It will not be cheap, but it will be the best value for this type of incredibly luxurious, all-inclusive vacation.
Which we'll go through in a second. And I lied, there's not 5, there's actually 6. Why is this going to be the best trip ever? Because there's nothing like traveling with your best friends and your best family.
That's going to be the best
to experience this kind of an adventure. So we do hope you agree with that if you've ever gone on a group trip before. Okay, moving right along. Let's go through really what's included. And we don't have time to go through it all. So here's the deal. If you haven't been to our website yet, if you need the URL, let us know. We'll email it to you. But we have everything that's included. It's also on the Amur Waterway site, but on our site, it'll show you, hint at the bonuses that we're building in the extras. The bottom line is, if you've never river cruised before, you guys who have, DeSheila, Uncle Arthur,
Mark and
Joan, you guys know this. And type in if you've river cruised before, so we know when we go to the break. It's among the most inclusive vacations you could take. All of the meals, which are prepared and provisioned fresh on board by the chefs on board every day, and they're regional in nature, are included. Did I mention wine and beer, free flowing, with lunch and dinner, which I know is a favorite of my mom, all the wine and beer, which is not true. The excursions every day are included. So what we're adding on are additional ones that won't overlap. They're extra special events. Right. So, the most important things are included. This is not a trip about nickeling and diming at all. Not about nickeling and diming. We don't want you to have any stress. We want it to be all done. Just show up.
And have all your needs taken care of. So when you show up, you just get to enjoy yourself.
Right.
So here are some important dates that you need to put on your calendar.
This is important.
October 7th, next week, is the itinerary, the day-by-day itinerary. We're going to have Sherry, Laskin, Kennedy with us, our cruise maven. If you can't make it, again, everything will be recorded. Right. October 14th is when we're going to reveal the Friends and Family Charter rates and all the stateroom options, so your choices that you have.
Yeah, all the rates will be finalized by then.
By October 14th.
Hang in there. I know everyone wants to see rates. Just have to trust us.
But we're going to spend time reviewing everything with you, so you really understand what's included.
And we'll tell you what staterooms we have purchased, pre-purchased, and if you need to look at the deck plans, it's on our website already.
October 21st, we're going to open it up for just any questions that are left out there. And if you have friends and family that haven't made it to these other webinars, they can come in, they can ask questions, and then we'll open it up for deposits on October 23rd through the 25th.
Right. And just so you know, the reason why it's such a short deposit window, and it's a low deposit, and it's refundable deposit, is because we need to shut it down, and we need to evaluate how many staterooms we have left, which we need, if we have to make any changes. And if it's sold out, it's sold out. It's done. We're over.
Right. So we want to get the deposits in as soon as possible, see what staterooms are available, and then see what's available for other people that might want to come in.
Yep. Just something about Friends and family rates, just so you know, they are exclusive because this is a partial ship charter, so we're managing the whole thing, working with AMA. We're going to announce it on that date. We're also going to post it on the website. So if you missed the presentation, you can go back and click at any time, and you'll see all the rates posted there. These are friends and family rates. They're exclusive just to everybody who's going to be on these calls and with us. We take deposits, we'll finalize the total stateroom count, and you'll also have the opportunity to put in your choices for staterooms, because obviously we want to be able to accommodate everybody's first choices. But it's the quicker you get a deposit in, the quicker we can do that with you, which I know you'll understand. But really, on a river cruise, I don't think there's any such thing as a bad room for those who've been on, because it's such a unique experience. When it comes to friends and family, the Friends and Family program, if you have friends and family you want to invite, we have two rules.
Two rules. Number one, they must be fun and interesting. So don't you feel special that we've asked you? Because obviously you must be fun and interesting.
Well, and we're trusting Mark and Joan that they have interesting friends.
And Sheila and Arthur.
I know, right. And Pete and Carol, they're fun and interesting.
We want to have a good time. We want everybody to have a good time.
And
we want people to come with us.
Mom is fun and interesting too. My mom.
She is fun and interesting.
She is. So,
well, we wouldn't be inviting you if you weren't.
Look, this is our vacation too. It's our vacation of a lifetime too. So we want to travel with fun and interesting people. And the second thing is, please tell us as soon as possible if you have
other friends and family,
couples or other groups or whatever, because at some point, and I don't know when, they're going to open the AmaKristina up for sale. It's 2017. You may think it's far away. It's really not. And I want to make sure we get first dibs on the.
We want the best cabin.
Same rates, of course. And number two, we get the first choice of staterooms that you guys want. Now, where to get more information? If you haven't been there yet, come to our website. We built a special page dedicated specifically to this river cruise. If you need the URL, I'm not going to put it here. Send us an email. get in touch with me, send a carrier pigeon, and I'll get you the URL. Join our Facebook group if we haven't invited you in yet. That means we don't have your Facebook name, but we have some cool stuff going, and people are talking and sharing stories there, which is cool because some of you have been on river cruises before. We'd love to hear about your stories, your tips. And you can email me, Kimberly, and when Sherry comes on, she's going to give her email address as well, so you can communicate with her too. Our personal concierge, our destination expert, our awesome co-host for this cruise. And there's my cell phone number that you can call or text, and nobody has called or texted me during the presentation.
That's good news.
Which is very, very cool. And really what's next, and this is our last slide, then we're going to look to you for Q&A. I promise we're going to wrap it up in about 15 minutes and then open it for Q&A.
15 minutes?
20 minutes.
We're going to wrap it up?
20 minutes.
Oh.
No, we're almost there.
Oh, okay, good. Thought you meant 20 minutes more.
No. No. Hey, I got people to do, places to see. Places to go. Okay. RSVP for the next 3 meetings. They're all Wednesday nights, same time, same channel. October 7, October 14, October 21. If you can't make them, don't worry. Please RSVP anyway. It'll be a one click. You don't have to RSVP for each one. One click will RSVP for all 3. It'll send out reminders. If you can't make it, that's okay. I will always send you the link to see the recording of it. Okay, so please keep that in mind. It's okay. Make sure you check out our website, and there's an area there for you to post questions. Okay, whatever question you ask will be posted on that site in the FAQs.
So everybody will have the benefit of knowing what other people are asking and all that information.
Especially if there's a question you hadn't thought of that somebody else asked, we're going to answer it there. If you're going to do any research on river cruising, on Ama, on the Enchanting Rhine, on Sherry, on us, anything, there's a ton of stuff on the internet. 50% of it is bull. 50% of it is true. If you need any
There's not
help,
a ton of stuff about me on the internet, though.
If
I hope you can't find that.
Any help deciphering it, if you need a truth detector, having been in the business so long, and Sherry too, will tell you what's the real deal and what's not. So go ahead and research, do what you need to do. In fact, on our website, I put a lot of links to AMA so you can see the facts and get even more of I don't want to replicate their website. I just put a lot of stuff there. Make sure you check with any friends and family.
Get them involved as soon as possible so they can get all this information.
And if we went too fast here, if there's a lot of stuff that you didn't have a chance to write down in terms of notes, would you please either tell me here? You can type in yes, please email it. But we're going to do a recap of stuff we presented so we can have a PDF to send to you. And basically what you can start doing is putting together a little brochure. In fact, if you come on our website, everything on the website you can click and download as a PDF.
So if you feel better with a paper documents to review or to highlight or to write notes, a lot of it can be printed up.
Right. So we want, a lot of people, like to feel a piece of paper and print it out and keep it as like a mini brochure. So that'll be there for you. And really, that's the presentation, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Really grateful that you've been here. So what we're going to do now is this. We're only going to stay as long as you need us to be here. So go ahead and type in any question you have. If you got courage, if you got guts, you can also enable your microphone so we can hear your beautiful voice.
Oh, do that.
You can do that if you want. It's entirely up to you, or we're going to be watching the question board. And if we don't see any questions coming, because you guys won't know, we're going to give like a 30-second countdown so you know when it's okay to bye-bye. Because we know it's getting late for you East Coasters here. In Memphis, we got a 1 hour.
Our night's just starting.
We got an hour jump on you guys. All right. So far,
no questions.
No questions. And coming back from Cancun, I can say, I no pregunta, which is questions. It's not good being pregnant. It's a pregunta.
Hola.
Question.
Hola. Gracias.
Hola. Any
Buenos
questions
dias.
at all? Does anybody want to unmute their mic and say something? Bach, do you want to say something? It's not like you not to ask any questions. Pete, Carol, anybody.
We might have been so thorough.
I know. Let's just check the question box here. Attire. Pete and Carol. Attire, I assume, is casual. The answer is yes. The only time you might be inclined to dress up is at dinner. Jackets are not required. I don't know if there's a no shorts rule. This is definitely more of an upscale environment, but it's not snooty.
There's no tuxedos or suits. It could be a sports coat if you want to bring one for a nicer evening.
Yeah.
I know personally I like to dress up as a girl, as a woman. So I bring dresses, but it's certainly you don't have to bring ball gowns and it's fun. And during the day, it's comfort. I mean, you're walking, you're touring. So business casual. Yes. So business casual.
Carol, like business casual is perfect, but here's two very important things. During the day, this is an active adventure. You'll have a choice to pick your excursions, which are included. You can do the active or the less active. So if you love walking or hiking or biking, you can sign up for that. If you want the less, and by the way, they're all guided. Everyone is
three
guided.
levels of guided tours. Right. One's a slower pace. If you're tired that day or just feel like being more leisurely, you can do that one. Right. To the middle one, to the very active.
Yep. So whichever one you want to do, you want to dress comfortable for walking and touring, which means casual. Now, we're also in another country, and I, for one, when I travel to another country, I'd like to showcase America tastefully and nicely. So I'll wear very comfortable clothes, but not, and I'm not insinuating, Pete, that you're going to wear a Mets t-shirt and cap, which is fine. I don't care because you'll be celebrating, of course. And then there's the captain's reception, which is the last evening. I bring a sport jacket, so that's it. We could talk more about it, Ty.
And we will. The thing is, after you sign up deposits, we're going to be in constant communication with you. And as it gets closer, we're going to talk about each different parts of the itinerary, the food, the culture, what to wear, what to bring. Sherry's going to do a what to pack.
Yeah,
because she travels all the time, so that you'll
be the best prepared.
Yeah, you'll be very prepared.
And those of you like Sheila and Arthur who have been on river cruises and give us your tips too. Everyone takes has a little nugget saying, "Oh, I didn't know." Now, if you share that, we'll compile this list of greatest tips from the river cruises. Now, Judy, you just asked a great question, which is what are the temperatures on the river in April? And that's such a good question that I actually forgot to have that piece of paper in front of me that showed the average temperatures. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you one thing and make another commitment to you. The first thing I'm going to tell you is we picked this date, late April, specifically because it's stellar weather. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's perfect. It's stellar, okay? The commitment I'm going to make to Judy and everybody else on is I have the information. I haven't posted it on the website. So I will get that up there within 24 hours of the average temperatures so you will see what the weather is like. It's probably going to be cool in the evening, but not cold. It may be warm, but not hot during the day, but it will be ideal.
Yeah, it's the ideal. Yeah, ideal temperature.
Yep. Sheila and Arthur. Judy, I hope that helps. Hi, sir. We will not be here for the next 3 webinars. When will the deposit need to be sent and how much will it be? Okay, the deposit is going to be between October 23 and October 25. If you're not here during that time period, Sheila and Arthur,
you'll communicate with us.
We'll call you. Yeah. Call us. Don't worry about it. We know you're coming. We know where you live. We'll take care of you. That's okay.
And I don't think we have the exact number of the deposit at this time, but it's like between 400 and
basically
1,000 or something like that.
What we're looking to do is emulate.
It should be on the
what Ama Waterways does. Right. Really, no different. So it's not going to be a lot of money
up front. It's somewhere.
I think it's about $400 a person.
Right.
Which will be refundable. Keyword refundable.
Up until a certain point.
Yeah. Obviously. Right. But that's what it's going to be looking at. So Sheila and Arthur, we'll talk to you.
Yeah.
It's something we've been wanting to do.
We're going to personally call you.
Any other questions? Sheila and Arthur, I hope that helps.
Okie dokie.
Cool. Judy, I hope we helped you. Pete and Carol, hope we helped you. Any other questions? What we're going to do is we're going to give it a 60-second countdown. If no more questions come through, we're done. All right? And by the way, this is being recorded, so you can see this again after. And if you want that PDF of like the notes of this, you have a little brochure, I'm happy to send it. Just let us know you want that. Okay. So, hey, Pete and Carol say great job. It's our pleasure. Let's take a bow. Let's take a bow. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Thanks for coming.